episode.
Yeah.
Well, we've sure got big ass problems.
Yup. Can you believe these big ass prices?
Doesn't bother me. I got a big ass secret.
What's your big ass secret?
Every time I fill up, I add this little gas pill and I get big ass savings.
You get big ass savings just from using that little pill.
Even with that big ass truck? Even with that big ass truck. And when I help other people.
StL Roar, we've got Chillacamino in the house.
What's up?
Woo! Yeah, we're waiting on you. Are we interrupting your conversation over there? Go ahead, continue.
Oh,
No, we'll share with the group.
I am Michael Bear. Nice to meet everybody.
Yes, hi Bear. And?
CJ.
CJ. And?
RC Cola.
C.R. Robinson.
Pick a name. C.R. Robinson, you like that one? Do you? And everybody knows Blackie. Yes, we all know Blackie. Woo, 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 woo. So they just did a warm-up tune, which was badass.
It's called Drown Me.
Okay, and I get that.
Yeah, we'll do
So,
that. We'll just start with that. We'll start top list. What we're going to do.
Yeah.
Cool me.
you want to do it again?
Yeah.
For everybody, so everybody can hear it?
I mean, they didn't get to hear it.
All right. From the diaphragm, Blackie, you got this.
All right. Let's do this, man.
turn up Blackie's vocals at all?
Oh yeah.
Can we turn them up a little more?
Yeah, his vocals, yeah. Or what does it sound?
Probably
does
need
it
to cut
sound
the
more even
highs
in your
out a
end or
little bit.
not?
It's got an EQ in the back of it.
Is there a way to get a microphone particularly...
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
use one of these? Yeah, go ahead. Take
This one? Okay, sure. Let's see if there's an
Yeehaw, yeehaw.
equalizer. You said less high end, you think?
A little bit. If you're gonna turn it up a little bit, so you're probably gonna use it more. Sounds alright.
It's just need a little bit more. Just a skosh.
Are you saying that I need to be heard more?
Believe it or not.
God love you.
Right.
We can't ever get him to shut up.
Dude, we're about maxed out on what this can really do.
Shit.
I know how loud you can be. Where do you want it? Down there? Down here.
Because you can adjust your mix on that one as you please, Oto.
That's the only man I know alive that's loud on a text.
And it's aimed kind of at that, so maybe that's better.
Louder than fuck. That's good, man.
Oh yeah, no, I know. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
So, really? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. I know. No,
How dare you?
I
If
heard.
Louder, I go.
Then I call him 3 times, you won't answer.
Well, of course not, because he can't hear you.
Yeah,
Mike,
exactly.
Mom's
making me a sandwich.
I played a venue in Belleville and they didn't have a PA system. Something was missing. So I had to play the whole night without a PA system. No, I did. I played the whole night without a PA system.
And then asked you to turn down.
Oh, Blackie must be
down
playing.
for what?
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
Okay.
excuse me, the neighbors are complaining. Can you turn it down a little bit?
Yes, I know you can be louder than that. I know you got it in you. Did they learn boomstick? Have you taught them boomstick yet?
I did not teach him that one yet. We're
What? You're gonna do that?
we're in writing mode. We haven't got to that part yet.
Are you gonna do that acoustic?
Oh yeah. Hey,
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Yep. So I put together this band a little while back with some guys that I was doing a cover band with, and they just, there's a difference between cover musicians and original musicians. Cover guys typically just don't have the heart in it. They're out there for the buck, and that's cool. I respect that.
A lot of them can phone it in because they've been playing cover, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You
I
know?
totally respect that.
I mean, because covers can be harder than originals sometimes because you want it to be spot on,
Right.
but you don't want to be a tribute, but you still want it to be right there.
Exactly. So I've known Ryan for probably 30 years. I fired him probably from 7 bands, maybe.
So you already know what an assy can be. So you're all
yeah.
good. Do you guys know what an assy can be? Just, when he starts throwing a tantrum, just walk away because he'll get over it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's getting rougher. I'm getting older,
Yeah, I know.
less crap to put up with. So I
And
told
the rest of the body.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I was trying to put this lineup together.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get out, some of the older stuff that I used to do, write Maximus that never got released.
Right.
And I said I need a really good, solid guitar player. So he sends me Clay's stuff, and dude, I was blown away by some of the stuff that I'd seen on YouTube.
Yeah, very
And so him and I talked, and next thing you know, Bear comes rolling in. I don't even know where he came from. He
Yeah,
just kind of
where-
showed up on the
Actually, I hit him up, but I was really jaded at the time, dealing with a lot of ridiculous people trying to get a band together.
Well, you can't get any more ridiculous than Blackie. I mean,
Well,
come
but
on, right?
there's
Bada bing.
a little something different about the ridiculousness here.
Right. Here's the thing
But
about
yeah, so
it.
I
He's
hit
right.
him up, and then I think I kind of blew him off, and then
Right.
I got really mad one day, and my wife's like, "Did you ever hit that one guy up?" And I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" And he's like, "I'm just sitting here." I'm like, "Where do you live?" He's like, "Ballin." I'm like, "You want to play guitar and hang out?" And next thing you know, we're writing music together and having
That's
a good
awesome.
time, man.
Very good. But here's the thing about Blackie. He's tough, and he can be strict, and he can be a little outrageous, but he's right. It's his music, and you want it to be, he wants it to be the way it's supposed to be.
Well, sure.
So, you got to give him credit for that because he's never had a bad song. I've known this man forever, and everything he turns, it's gold.
Hey, guess what I'm doing in this band that I haven't done yet?
What are you going to do?
I'm allowing him to write.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears
See,
got a couple
I
songs already in.
Yeah,
the previous band I was in a long time ago was called Flash Cassidy, and I did all the writing for that.
Right.
And so now I'm just trying to really get into everything that I write, having him in mind,
Right.
as the lead vocalist, and just really working to get that sound to kind of mix what he does with what I do, and it all come out the way you guys are going to hopefully enjoy.
But I mean, but you know his history. Have you seen all of his old stuff?
For
I mean,
sure.
it's amazing. He doesn't produce shit at all. So I mean, there's a method to his madness. He's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
an evil genius.
Well,
when it
we're
comes
supposed to be
music.
going to record with
Yeah,
a very talented person you've been talking about.
So Larry Gann, the guy that did the Isaac James and
Oh,
Maximum
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
we're gonna. I've
yeah.
already talked to Larry. We're getting something booked here. He's booked 2 months out, so
Very cool.
which will give us enough time to tighten everything up and whatnot. So he's supposed to be giving me a date here any day now, and we're gonna head up to KC for a weekend and get some stuff recorded.
And that's the other thing too, is allowing that producer, to come in and say, hey guys, tweak this way, do this
Right.
this way. That's probably what you were talking about with him, that this guy's amazing,
Yes.
because we were
Yes.
talking about vocal harmonies and different things we want to add in. So.
Speaking of another evil genius who books a lot of really cool bands, Saturday night you're playing for Eric Von Jerry
Right.
has promoting this gal. Her name is, what is it again? Kaylin Pace.
Right. I was
At the
told
Corner Keg.
she's from Nashville. That's what I was
Right.
told. I have not yet been able to hear the stuff. I've been so damn busy. I need to check that out this week, but I heard she's really good, and I'm looking forward to the show.
Well, Eric is always comes up with really cool acts. I mean, he's played with Sponge. He's played with everybody.
He was
so-
a bass player for Filter for a while.
Right.
He toured with
mhm.
Filter for a while.
Yeah, he's another evil genius on that other spectrum, but yeah, he's great. I mean, he always
I
and he
just
has.
finally met. I've been waiting to meet this guy forever, and I actually
He-
met him when
he's-
we went and saw Andy Palatine.
Yeah.
Oh, did
No,
you?
he came in for
Oh,
Tiny
yeah.
little bar in Belleville.
No, he
Yeah.
came in for a little bit. You didn't
I
see
almost
him.
died getting home because it was the one time it snowed.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Just laid down a fresh blanket while we were all there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But
It
yeah,
was-
no.
Yeah,
Eric-
no snow, and then we're leaving. It's 4
Yeah,
inches.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
I had
Eric-
to follow
Force is a lot,
some
isn't
old friends home.
Nowadays,
I was a mess. I need tires on the car.
I feel
Oh,
sorry for
man. No, Eric's been here a million times, and he always brings in great talent, and he's just he's super cool. He's talented. He's so talented. Very low key, very calm.
He is very calm.
I mean, you think he'd be a hysterical guy, but he's not. He's
No,
just,
he's
but he's
real.
got
Talking about our Eric?
yeah.
So I booked the
mystery
show.
man.
I booked the show up in Fort Madison, Iowa, and he went with me and played rhythm. And he's like the quietest, sweet mate you ever heard in your life. I was like, is he still alive?
He is, but it's because he's got so much going on. I mean, he's got arms and tentacles out everywhere
Yep,
with
yep.
so many different artists, and he's very talented, very talented. So what's the next song?
This is actually a song I wrote when I was with Maximus, and this is one of the songs that I didn't want to give up. It's just got it, and I
What
wanted
do you
to
mean
bring
not
these
give
guys.
up? What do you mean give up?
Well, because there's some of the material that I'm probably not going to bring forward to this. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll try it out and see how it goes. But this is one of the songs that I really loved playing out live, and I brought it to these guys to kind of see what they could do with it. We've morphed it a little bit. I think it's 10 times better than when I first originally wrote
Very
it.
cool.
So it's called
Look
A Better
at
Way.
you all grown up.
I'm all grown up. This is called A Better Way. I see you and I see the things that you become. I need you to understand just longer who I
on. That's awesome. Very good. All right, Vance Towns is watching. BBT Towns is watching.
What's up?
What's up? And my girl Carrie's watching. And let's see, who else do I got? Mr. Richard Chambers, Kathy, and I think that's all we got so far. Yes, yes. Very
Is
cool.
that like Dick Chambers?
Sometimes.
I think I saw him in a movie in the 70s. No, wait.
Sometimes.
Bigler.
Dirk Bigler.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, another one.
Yeah. Devil in a black dress. Let's just pop that one out, I guess.
This is actually pretty cool, and I like this one.
Waka waka.
Oh, come on.
Ryan smoked a lot of crack.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Every passing day, you will steal my grace and give me pain now. The goddamn devil in a black dress, stealing my life away. I've been giving you everything, giving nothing for myself. I've been living in a daydream, another night at the end of your shift. Oh, God damn, will you wreck me just like every other unknown name? Goddamn devil in a black dress, stealing my life away. Somehow I thought if I loved you just a little bit harder, could change. Somehow I thought if I gave it, your love might come my way. Wow, yeah, your love come my
So what were you yelling at the drummer when he was not listening to you?
It's like Spinal Tap.
He was saying slow down. You're saying he's saying speed up. Really?
Actually, I felt pretty
Pick
good, man.
one. What did you think, Blackie?
I thought it felt pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sound good. Mr. Bassman, very good. Very good. I'm impressed. Yes. So who was your, when you started playing bass, who'd you like, Jocko or Wooten?
Actually, I was pretty young, you know, so there were some guys in my Spanish class in freshman year. And
2 years ago.
Hey, we have a band together, we don't have a bass player. So I was like, got my savings bonds from grandma and a lot of bass. And then I learned how to play Nirvana and,
Very
you know,
cool.
a lot of Chili Pepper stuff.
So
Really
why'd you pick the bass? You just like it? Or?
No, they needed a bass player, so
Oh, well, there
I
you
had to
go.
come in.
Wow.
But I was already playing horns by then. I was playing trombone and tuba.
Oh, horn guy. There we go.
He's blowing the whole neighborhood.
Well, you know what? $20 is $20. You can't fault him for that.
I'm actually, that's my best instrument is symphonic tuba.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
You might end up some of that in some of our songs, man.
Never know.
Never know.
Well, I mean, I was at the mayor's ball last month, and yeah, there was I mean, they had a what was it called? It was not Funky Butt Brass Band, but it was like 10 pieces.
Nice.
And they had a tuba player, and they had all the
Oh, I
whole
love it,
horn
yeah.
section.
Yeah, all fucking
And it was like, and this guy, when he was done playing tuba, he's on another instrument player. I said, that's the tuba player, because they did another song. I mean, this guy was just it was amazing. So that's cool. That's awesome.
It was fun.
So you started out in 6th grade with a recorder, and then that's what you
Then
jumped into.
I rocked the trumpet.
Yeah, I knew it.
I rocked the trumpet.
You know what? School systems are never going to change. 6th grade, you get the recorder, then you pick the instrument.
You're the one guy that had benefited, right?
Well, my older brother was a trumpet player. God rest his soul. But I started playing trumpet because he was playing trumpet, and then I moved to tuba, and then started playing jazz trombone.
Right.
But bass just kind of came out of nowhere. Like I said, they needed a bass player. I had to go get a bass.
That's amazing. I posted a video. It was like an all-star band that Dick Clark put together. I know you don't know. I don't know if you know who that is.
Come on.
American band.
On
He's an old
ABC.
guy. He's dead now. But
I
yeah.
knew that was American Bandstand
Yes,
was still
American-
rocking.
So,
when we were
and he put
coming
together
up.
this all-American
right?
band, and Frankie Avalon jumped up there with his trumpet, doing his thing. I mean, did anybody know he even played horn?
No,
I didn't know Frank.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yes, it was amazing. He was great. I mean, they had all these. Joe Walsh was up there when he was like
Well,
a baby.
I didn't even realize like people like what's his name from the Rat Pack? I can't think of his name right now. These guys were
Dean?
huh?
Frank Sinatra, Dean Parker.
No.
Sammy
Sammy Davis. Man, that guy could play like every instrument
Oh, yeah.
on
Oh, I know.
jazz.
Yeah,
Like it
I
was a
know.
joke.
Yeah,
There was like, I
yeah.
saw a video where he literally went up to the guy on
Yes.
the marimbas and
Right.
Yes.
took his sticks away and jammed, and then he jammed on the drums.
Right.
And he picked up. I was like, holy crap! I just
Oh,
thought
I
Terry
know.
was a singer, dancer,
I think
actor.
the only other musician I can think of that can play like over 30-some instruments is Prince.
Trent Reznor.
I mean,
Yeah, whatever.
Trent Reznor.
and nobody even
He's
really
got
knew
more,
his
he's got more
talent.
songs produced for other
Oh
artists than
my!
he
He's
probably has.
Sheila E. was one of the singers
Right.
in this. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Roy Clark.
Trent Reznor also plays like 50-something instruments.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All those old timey guys knew, like you couldn't even.
Old timey guys, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey
with
man,
that
we're from the
word?
late 19th century,
Old-timey
20th century.
guys.
I can't even.
We're from the late 1900s.
Are we talking about the Rat Pack?
What are you like
Was the Rat
5?
Pack old timey?
I would say so.
The Rat Pack.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Sinatra.
old timey guys.
I'm saying
Oh.
they knew you had to, you couldn't just come out and like I played guitar.
No. Back then, I mean, it was like, I mean, I've said this. I mean, even before I knew about the Wrecking Crew, do you guys know who those
Yeah,
is?
absolutely.
The Wrecking Crew. I mean, that's amazing. But I mean, musicians came out.
We're
They
showing our
played.
age, is
They
what we're
played every freaking song over and over and over and over until they got it right.
Yeah.
That's just the way it was. I mean, that was back in the old timey days. Flintstone cars and all that stuff.
I got to do I got to do a jam session with a guy out in Kansas City whose dad was a guitar player for James Brown, right?
Oh, no kidding.
And he's telling me a story. He says every time you see James do this, somebody owes him $5,000 because they fucked up.
No
So if you ever watch old James Brown concerts, when he throws his hand up like that, somebody in the band just fucked up and owes him $5,000.
No shit. Wow. Did you guys know Glenn Campbell was one of the Wrecking Crew? Did you? If you guys watch the video, you'll see Glenn Campbell was one of the original Wrecking Crew guys.
Campbell, man, he's that guy. Well, was he on Hee Haw and stuff too?
Glenn Campbell was everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, he
big
was
man,
he
yeah,
was
I
a
do.
He's like the king of the chicken picking.
yeah.
Roy Clark was my favorite.
Yes.
That guy can play it.
Oh, that guy, man, he plays everything too. He's another one.
They were awesome, they're for sure.
You know, there's a
Wichita
lot of
Lineman
local
was
guys
what
that do the same
Glenn
thing,
Campbell
too.
did the song Wichita Lineman and Rhinestone Cowboy. And I had to learn Rhinestone
Like a
Cowboy when I took
rhinestone
piano
cowboy.
lessons. That was one of my first songs.
That's
Let's
what we
sing it
ought
out.
to redo.
Yeah, right.
That's what we ought to redo.
You want to do another one, or you want to sit down and have a chat and have some drinks?
Yeah.
We got a couple we can do. Which one do you guys
Well,
want
you
to
guys
do?
want to? I mean, it's up to you guys.
Let's take a break for a second.
He needs a break.
I need a break.
Your drummer
Hot
needs
in
a
here,
break.
man. What you doing with the AC?
Yeah, there is
had
no
your break
AC.
today?
Tweezy likes an 85 in here.
My 104-year-old grandmother likes it the same way, brother. So you just
Oh
keep
my
on
God,
going.
I'm 110 and I don't. Jeez.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Once y'all do your break, we'll make something.
Once we stop playing and turn all this equipment off, it'll get nicer.
Episode 130. Oh, I'm sorry, 149.
Damn.
Wow. I know.
Oh, no.
Sorry, my bad. Chillacamino in the house. We're going to take a break. We're going to listen to a little Mr. Malone. They're opening for Zebra.
Nice.
Woo, 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 woo. March the 30th at the factory. I hope you guys will be there. So, we'll be right back. Boom. Yes, you can smoke weed in here, cigarettes outside.
I just,
Yeah.
you're still on the
Yeah, it's in the cooler right here, babe. I don't know how it got moved. You can take that in there if you want.
Come on, why don't you have a drink? really bright like the shimmers on the wall. If you can't see it, you can't see it all. I just wanna pick up and go now. Tell my friends I said goodbye. Oh yeah, I about my body, demanding its recovery. Now you're gonna let me help me. I will endure self-hate and put my head on straight. I will be just as great, reincarnate the pain and the torture of culture. When does this end?
Dave's not here.
They sound like shit without these guys. One crew.
Episode 149.
Make love to this thing right now.
Oh, here we go. You missed it, you guys. It was all kinds of stuff going on. No hookers and blows, so we're making up for it, right?
20 bucks is 28.
Chillacamino in the house. And Tweezy, of course, back here making us all sound good because he's the bomb dig. And, you know, we can't do anything without him. Louis Wood Productions.
This is the devil's nectar is what this is.
And you are what? The devil's keeper or the devil's assistant or the devil?
I'm
You're
more like
somewhere-
the R&D. I'm in R&D. I got to make sure
okay.
everything's good.
Awesome. Tweezy's so cool. He gives me
control.
about my number one fan right here. This is
And then
it.
you advocate, so you're the devil's advocate.
He's so awesome. All right, so how is that mic? Is she good?
It's you know.
She's better.
That's all I can give you. That's all I got for
I
you.
want a lawyer.
Why? He's got his girl. It's all good. Yeah, I got a message. Oh no, we want hookers and blow on the way here, and I said, sorry, I can't do that. You got booze and microphones down. Well, there you go.
Booze and Joe.
Booze and Joe.
BYO hookers and blow.
Booze and Joe. Oh, is that 1950s fucking Johnny Cash?
Wow. All right, Mr. Drummer Man. Your name, where'd you start, and your background, but you've been with this guy for a long time. Probably longer than me, of course.
Lincoln.
Yes.
Anyway, my name's Ryan Campbell, and I'm nobody really. I just met this clown fucking 30 years ago.
In another state?
Yeah, another state. I don't know if
Yes.
my band was jamming and where his band was jamming. And,
Where was that? What state
and
was
he
that?
Atlanta, wasn't it?
Atlanta, I think.
Hot Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Oh my God, I can barely remember.
Yeah.
I just remember running into this guy, and it was so funny because he was leaving, and we were losing our singer. So I, contacted him a couple weeks later after exchanging, numbers, and hopefully that was it. But anyway, it was like, are you fucking kidding me, man? I got a singer right here. Check this out. He goes, wait a minute, dude. I'm moving to St. Louis.
Well, so I was
said,
living in
what?
North Carolina. I was living in North Carolina.
and
at the
he's
time.
living in-
Was this a festival or something you guys met at?
No, it was,
No, it was
just a show. At a
Yeah,
theater,
yeah.
some show at a theater down there we did.
Oh, okay.
That was the first band I was signed in called Karma that we were out on tour. And I want to say it was Atlanta. It might have been one of the little peripheral towns. I can't
What was,
remember.
the band, what was the name of the band you were in?
Torticade
Okay.
and Karma. Right?
Very cool.
Yeah, and there was another band on the bill. I can't remember.
Yep.
That was too long ago and too much Jaeger.
Anyway.
Too much Jägermeister.
Anyway,
That just like makes me
I
have
ended
like
up running into him,
nightmares right
called him a
now.
couple weeks later, and he goes, dude, I'm going to St. Louis right now. I go, St. Louis? I live across the river from it. He goes, I'm ready to put something together, man. Wait till you get a load of this. Blah, blah, blah. So we get together, all right?
Right.
And this is an FOG band.
You're a
Right.
Field of Gray.
And we've practiced in a biker club.
Doesn't
I'm not
matter.
gonna, right. And that mentioned, but anyway, and no, against
Yeah,
anybody.
I don't want to hear it. Go
But
ahead.
anyway, what I'm getting at is we fucking started.
I have a bike. I don't want to hear
And
it.
about
Yeah, go
a month
ahead.
and a half or 2 months later, maybe a month and a half, I don't show up for who long fucking knows. So anyway, get this call. Hey man, dude, we gotta roll. fuck you. So thank you very much, my friend.
Ryan was a little less responsible back then.
Oh my God.
Worse than you?
Way worse.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Ryan's
bad.
been fired from seven bands, I think, that I've been in.
That's okay. It's all
Hey,
good.
don't make it 8.
Right, don't make it 8.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're done with all that
He's
bullshit.
finally got his shit together, and you know.
And you have too.
Yeah.
At least get
I
it,
don't know about that.
At least get it in one bag, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And then the moral of
Just
the
get in
story
one
is,
bag.
you know, we fucked around here and there, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, and he'd call me up, hey, man, need drummer, blah, blah. Okay, we went through a bunch of series of different things. But I tell you what, I know where he's going before he's going there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm getting that feel from it and everything, and I love the guy to death. And
He's a
I tell you
stalker.
what, you know,
You love that, though. You love
this
that.
guy, let me introduce fucking Clay.
I know.
Oh my God.
Clay's
this
the
guy,
man. You,
Wow.
Clay, let
I
me
said,
tell
I
you.
got a guy. Check this out. We get together. We said, okay, let's throw this together. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's do this right. So, what happens? Him, me, him. I don't know where this guy come from.
Bear,
No
Bear,
clue.
you know
Nobody
about
knows.
Bear.
Yeah, I think he was
You know
homeless.
about bears
Well,
in
I had to
the,
talk
you know
to him
about
and
Bear
get
in the
him to come
woods,
out.
don't you? Right.
You know,
So,
the
Clay,
fucking-
Clay, I gotta tell you,
Oh,
you know,
man.
there's a lot of guitar players. I've seen guitar players for many years. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. I mean, the whole thing. You are so happy when you play. You're so excited. I mean, you really like to play your guitar. And that is so awesome because I've seen so many that phone it in. They're like falling asleep, hanging up, you know, leaned up against the wall or whatever. I mean, it's like every note you play, it's a new note. It's the first time you played the song. I mean, have you always been this enthusiastic about playing guitar?
No, disclaimer, I've definitely taken plenty of naps while still playing.
I know, but guess what? Nobody can tell. You do that very well. Very good cover.
Of course, I enjoy the hell out of it.
What got you started playing guitar?
So,
or are you another started with another instrument too? Or
So when I was like a little kid, probably like 8 or 9, I took piano lessons briefly.
I did too.
So I learned the basics of music,
Right.
and then just stuff, hot cross buns on the recorder, like
right.
everybody else. But then,
So you went through the music school in
yeah,
in school.
It was that wasn't a music school. It was
Right.
Public education.
General music.
Public
Yeah,
education.
yeah,
Granite City,
but
Illinois.
there's still a lot. Oh, you went to Granite City.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Awesome.
And then around high school, started hanging out with some guys. Like, honestly, the music that was out at the time, and nowadays I don't mind it so much, but at the time I hated what was fresh.
What was it?
We're talking mid to late 90s, so we're talking like Limp Bizkit and stuff like that. I couldn't stand it.
Limp Bizkit, they're.
Limp Bizkit. I'm on the fence with Limp
And
Bizkit.
Linkin
I
Park.
like Limp Bizkit,
I like
and
their
I
guitar
like.
players. Their guitar players.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of it's like I'm like, you know what? It's not so bad. It's better than a lot of stuff that comes out now.
Right.
But like, so I was jamming on a lot of like Guns N' Roses, Van
Okay.
Halen,
The basics,
Poison
the
even.
original stuff.
Yeah,
That's good.
And so Poison, honestly, Poison and Dimebag Darrell, probably CeCe DeVille and Dimebag
Oh,
Darrell.
we got to give a shout out to
They
Dimebag
make-
because he was so big time. Woo. Yes, definitely.
Diet Coke Zero.
Yeah, it's all good. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
For Dime, we should be doing the Blacktooth Grin.
Right.
That's his shot.
And the other one next to him is Lemmy.
Right.
Gotta love me some Lemmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he had the stupidest song out there, everybody still keeps doing Ace of Spades. That is the dumbest, song in existence. It's like, oh my god.
But it does
Oh,
ring
can you
true.
play that song? I can play that song in my sleep.
It was
I
the
mean,
loudest,
are you kidding me?
loudest concert I've ever been to
The
in
dumbest
my entire
song
life.
in the world. I mean, next to
Motorhead.
Achy Breaky
Yeah,
Heart.
Motorhead.
I
have pants on.
realist, rock star there is. He lived with. I mean, at the end when he was, getting sick and stuff. I mean, he was just like lived in a squared off room with a fucking
Right.
a mattress on the floor type, in the corner with the American flag, whatever, or Britain flag in this case, whatever the case may be. It was like, yeah, man, that dude is
Yeah.
real.
Something
Yeah.
else, man.
I know. he
It
was
wasn't a big
different.
house, is what I'm getting at.
Right,
And it
but
was
I
on
mean, but he
fucking
was
Sunset
definitely
Boulevard.
he was definitely one of those that he was just. I
Walked
mean,
down and got a breakfast from the.
he was a regular person. I mean, people think these rock stars do something different, and they don't. They're just regular people. They put their pants on the same
Right,
way, and it's
absolutely.
not a big deal. And a lot of them
Especially
don't.
when you meet them like after a show and you talk to them, it's like you can sit there and bust each other's balls, and it's just like you're hanging out with your buddies. You know what I mean? A lot of them are totally cool like that.
Oh, they are. I've been a stagehand for Local 6 for, 12, 15 years now. And it's like the stars who come up and talk to us, we're not allowed to talk to them. We're supposed to load their gear in and out and set their shit up. But I mean, there's a few that are just like, they're just regular people. Right. They really are. And some of them are very appreciative for the stuff we do. And some of them don't give a flying fuck. You know, and you know what, it kind of, you know, damage your spirits a little bit because a few of them, we know where they came from. And it's like, you can't forget where you came from.
Right.
Or how you got there. You know, we don't ask for a parade or anything. It's just like, you know, we just like doing the gig just because we just love music so much. Sure. You know, so, but it is what it is. Oh, a golf clap? We do a golf clap? Ah. And your roadie here?
Yes. Paul and I started playing music off and on in different projects, how many years ago?
20-something.
20-something years ago.
That's
And
cool.
he brought Paul along because Paul was going to see about volumes and whatnot. He's got a really good ear, so he's doing some recording on his own, and he's actually in a project with Jimmy Gunn.
Right. Your
from
band
Birdhouse
is
Studios.
Deaf Cat.
Deaf Cat.
The cat that can't appear.
Yes. Awesome. Very cool.
Jimmy Gunn's still doing the well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I used to rent a room. I rented a couple rooms. For
Yeah,
hanging
I
out.
did too.
Me and Mike, that's how me and Mike were down there for
Yeah.
7 years doing that. He was Schoolhouse before that.
In
And I started falling
2011.
asleep on the couch in the hallway, and the
Well,
wife
right when
didn't
it
like that so
started,
much.
Yeah,
Well, you
2011,
know.
I was in a band. It was called Hyper Lynn.
She needs to be a better musician then. Because sometimes that's just how it is.
I had to calm down a little bit.
Oh, well, you know, but it's just it's the love of the music, and it's just like any other, you know, you can call it a hobby or career or whatever. It's like you get all involved in it. I mean, trust me, I've had plenty of people bitch at me. It's 3 a.m. and you're still working on the show because I do this video every week, but it takes me 8 to 10 hours to edit, re-edit, make stuff, cancellations, replace this, whatever it is. But it's like you get there, and even if you're just either composing a song or playing whatever, you're just there. And the people who don't understand the evil genius around all that, well, I'm sorry. Have a cookie, go back to bed.
It's
I'll be right there.
It's a different mindset to be in the world that we're in. There's a lot of people. I was actually talking to another artist friend of mine. She was dating a guy that was outside of that and never been involved in it, and she's like, it's hard. The people
hard.
outside the circle don't understand how our minds work.
I know, and it's hard. It hurts my heart that people don't. I know it's really selfish. How can you not love music? I mean, it transcends every genre, every generation, every war, everything. There's no fighting.
Well,
There's no bullshit.
And we all can relate to whatever the song is. Like I said,
Yeah, one way or
when you
another.
hear his song, maybe it's making you think about this, but he's thinking about this. So
Right.
I always loved it when people come up and ask. They go, "Well, what's the song about? Like, what do you think it's about?"
Exactly.
That's the
However
right
you
And then they-
interpret it.
And then they tell me, "This is what I think it's about." I go,
That's
"What
the right
it's about."
answer.
That's what it's about.
Exactly. It's however you interpret the art, just like going to an art show. Every painting or
interhuman.
sculpture is going
I
to
mean, I don't
look
know if that's
different
a
to
word
the
or
next
not,
person.
It is now.
Yeah, it is.
Shakespeare.
It's how you interpret it.
Like I wrote that one
Right,
about
somebody-
my guitar player that I just wanted to punch. He wasn't putting in enough work.
Right,
And,
but
they're
they
like, oh, they think it's about their
Right.
gal they're breaking up with. You know?
Exactly, or you know the glass of milk they just bought.
Right.
You know, whatever. It just everybody has a different interpretation, and you have to appreciate the fact that they have an interpretation
Yeah,
of
oh,
it. You
absolutely.
know.
Well, yeah, that's what yeah.
Have you ever
exactly.
seen your cat, your dog, your fish dance to your music, wave
Yes.
your tail in time?
Yes.
Interpersonal, like, so
Yeah,
I
so
consider them people.
interlife. That's
Right.
even better. There you go.
There we go.
But you
Yeah,
know,
well,
but
There's a name for an album.
But even with that spectrum, I mean, and Blackie knows this as better as anybody else, is that when you go out there and play, and you have this crowd of people, whether it's 1 or 5,000, and they're singing your songs back to you.
Oh, that's the coolest part.
Oh my! I get chills when I
That's the
think
coolest
about it
part.
because it's like, holy shit!
Or like,
I mean, there's just
you go up
something
after the
about
show,
it.
and they're wearing your T-shirt.
Oh, I
and
know.
They went and had special shoes made.
Yeah, or
You know,
whatever.
that say your band name on it. And it's like that's the coolest stuff ever.
I know that is just like so the bomb dig because it and there's a lot. I've seen so much disappointment on a few people because
That's more
some
loyal
of the.
than I am. You know what I mean?
So I had a fan.
That's great.
I had a fan in
You-
Springfield,
you've been there.
Illinois that got a tattoo of the band's logo. I was like, wow,
right.
that's dedication.
That's deep.
Which band? Which
Field of
band?
Gray.
Oh really?
Yeah, she showed up. She showed up.
Not
she
even a
had-
Maximus? What?
This is back in the day, back Field of Gray. She showed up to a venue there in Springfield, and she had a damn logo tattoo right on her leg.
Oh, how amazing was
Like
that?
that's dedication.
That is badass.
That's serious.
that is so cool.
That's a commitment right there.
That is definitely for sure. Even some of the cover
Throw one
bands.
on her ass.
No. Tramp stamp. It wasn't the ass, right above it.
Right.
That's awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, so how many bands have you been in, Blackie?
All of them.
I know. Have you ever counted them?
Yeah, everything's a stepping stone. Everything's a learning, learning step to get into the next level.
Right.
Some bands will teach me something, and some bands teach me things that I don't ever want to experience again.
Right. But I mean, all the bands that you've started, like how old were you when you first started in your first band?
My very first band I ever played out live, I was actually 13 years old, believe it or not. Some school community center crap. I played drums actually back in the day. I was a drummer.
But you have an old soul anyway, so
that's what I've been told.
That totally works. Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my
so
God,
you're
the father,
13.
and it's a long line. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
My first actual stage fright experience. I was 15.
No way.
So my dad, harmonica player, goes by the name Doc Sweetwood. My dad used to be really good friends with Johnny Johnson. I'm sure you remember him from Chuck Berry's band. Johnny used to come into my mom and dad's bar all the time. And so Johnny hosted a jam session up by what's now's Boeing, used to be McDonnell Douglas. And I was 15, and I went up there, and I got to sit in on drums with Johnny. And I was so stiff and stupid behind the kit. Johnny stops in the middle of the song, turns around, looks back at me, and goes, "Boy, what's the matter with you?" I said, "I'm 15, and I'm white, and you're Johnny Johnson." He busted up laughing. He goes, "Get on with it, son!" Turns back around, starts playing the show.
Get on with it.
So you could have thrown any excuse at him and wasn't going to listen to you because everybody knows your potential. No, but everybody knows your potential. You don't even realize it sometimes because you got it. It's there.
Yes,
Speaking of your daddy, how is your daddy?
He's good.
We gotta give a shout out to this one-eyed man. I love him.
He's actually kind of getting out a little bit. He's been attending some blues jam session thing that's kind of a private thing. Yeah. He gets out and plays every once in a while.
That's good. I mean, during COVID, this poor man buried himself under the house. We couldn't get he couldn't get him out of the house, and it was like this is, he's a legacy of his father, and it's like you couldn't get him to go out.
Well, my grandfather before that, my grandfather was he was very well known in the country music artist world. Played the Grand Ole Opry. He actually played with Johnny Cash a couple times down the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh no shit, man, that would be an honor.
Was it the 50s, Johnny Cash?
I want to say 60s. They actually got kicked off the bill because they were drinking and being raucous was the word.
No.
Bam.
Bada bang.
That's one of those old words.
Wouldn't you like to have been there?
Yeah.
Right, I know.
You know what my mom called fast women back in the day?
What?
She called them dirt legs.
No.
Dirt legs.
I'll call them what they are, tramps. You know what? No offense.
My grandpa played with a lot of artists. Actually, he played with Roy Clark. I mentioned earlier. He played with Roy Clark, and he was really good friends with Mel Bay.
Really?
Remember the books, Mel Bay guitar books? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Funny story. I was 8 years old. I was sitting in my grandpa's basement screwing around with the guitar because my whole family played. And Mel was really good, close friends with my grandfather, and I didn't know who the guy was. I didn't know him from Adam. And I'm sitting there on the floor messing around with the guitar, and Mel walks up and drops a stack of books on the floor and goes, "Here, if you want to learn how to play guitar, check these out." And I looked at him like, "Who the hell are you, dude?" So years later, my dad told me, he goes, "You realize that was Mel Bay, right?" And I was like, "No." I'm an idiot.
Well, it's just like when I was a kid, my dad was a luthier, and we lived out in freaking Wentzville, Missouri. I was born in Independence. We moved to Wentzville when I was 6 months old because my daddy worked at GM.
My dad worked at GM too.
Yeah, the old plant downtown,
In Wentzville.
Yeah.
No, downtown. No.
My dad worked there in the 80s. I don't know.
Yeah, so that was Wentzville.
That's funny. That's a funny story there, right there. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, that's okay.
I helped tear the old. They made like trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I helped tear that building down.
Oh, no shit.
Because of the construction crew that went.
I played the demolition ceremony for the old family.
Anyway,
so my dad was a luthier. He made guitars. And I'm the oldest of 6, but at the time there was only 3 of us. And so me and my sister and brother, we had guitars made for us. And Chuck Berry used to come over to our house because my dad made him a guitar. Because right next door, Chuck Berry's taxidermist lived next door to us. And his grandson used to play with my brother. And so his name was Rocky. And Rocky would come over and hang out, and Chuck would bring Ingrid over, who's still one of my good friends, his daughter. She's awesome. But anyway, so my dad made a guitar for Chuck, and they would jam out in the basement. And I didn't know who he was because my dad made guitars for everybody. I mean, literally, just another guy coming over, and then I saw him on the Ed Sullivan Show. Go back to your YouTube, you'll see that black and white show.
Do you have a picture of that? The
No,
guitar he
no.
You need to find a picture of that guitar.
So here's the thing: when Chuck died, I asked Ingrid. I said, "Is there any way possible I can get that guitar back?" She said, "He has hundreds and hundreds of guitars." And she says, there's no way I could tell. I said, I could tell.
Classic guitar that they all were going to look real similar.
But it was just like my dad made acoustics. That's what he made. So, and I remember because he made a mold in the basement, and he would take this wood and put it in the bathtub.
Really?
And then mold it around
Old
the
school.
mold. Yes, old school. We're talking 1960 something.
So you make your
I'm
bathtub guitar, then you make your bathtub hooch.
Yeah.
Yes. No, he drank bush beer. He drank bush beer.
Do you have any guitar that he made still?
The guitar that he made for me got stolen out of my storage shed. My brother, on the other hand, has 2 of them, but he's got them encased in plexiglass on the wall, and he would not part with any of them. I said, just let me play one of them. Just let me have one. Just let me borrow it.
Isn't that the worst?
It is the worst.
My band was down in El Paso. We were on tour back in '08, and woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning in El Paso, and the trailer's gone. So everything, basically my life savings just went bye-bye.
Oh man, it was horrible.
Lead singer, unfortunately, told me he took care of the insurance policy because it was his van, so he had to carry it. Offered to pay for it and everything. Wound up didn't follow through on it like he said he would, so I lost it all.
Oh man, that sucks. That's terrible. But I mean, I have the memories, and which is cool. But
if that's the worst thing that ever happened to you, then you're lucky.
Oh no, it's not the worst thing ever happened to me. But I mean, that was just. I mean, when I was a kid. But I mean, I saw him on Ed Sullivan. Here's the thing about my dad. My dad was
Hey,
one of
there's
those.
that guy. It was one of them. Hey, there's that guy. Who's on
I
the
said,
house.
oh, he's like, yeah.
And
But that's sentimental
Yeah,
values.
ain't that terrible? That's the song that made the top, that topped all of his other songs. My Ding-a-Ling. Oh, Jesus Christ! And that's what got him in trouble.
My favorite Chuck Berry story is the appearance with John Lennon and Yoko singing, and the look on Chuck's face.
I've seen that.
Oh my God!
He just kept playing. He's like,
Oh my God!
my paycheck.
I know. That's probably the worst insult in being called the C word. Is the yeah. That was the worst thing to be called. Yoko.
The look on his face, dude. I'll never forget that.
But here's the irony of the whole thing. So I ended up working for the lawyer who won the lawsuit against Chuck Berry later on in life. I'll tell you about that off camera. But yeah, it was something else. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, my dad was just one of those guys. He could play anything. He worked at GM. He worked second shift. He was home at 3:30 in the morning, and we'd sit around the table and play music. And on the weekends, that's what we did. It was just, it was just part of my life. It was just, but he turned me on to music from Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I said this on the last show. The chick who was on the front of Whipped Cream, that album, she just turned 64.
Exactly.
She's amazing. I was like, I love that. I have 2 of those albums. I mean, but he listened to every
I think I
genre.
should have that album.
Every genre he listened to, and he was one of the first ones to listen to Casey. So I was a kid when Casey first came out in 1967, and then I ended up working on the documentary Never Say Goodbye with Ron Stevens. I have a cameo in it and everything. So it took us 94.7 minutes is how long we made the video, and it's the history of Casey, how I got started.
Nice.
Pretty wild, huh? But yeah, so I've been around. I mean, every genre. It doesn't matter country. We watched Hee Haw every weekend. I mean, he loved Buck Owens, and oh my God, it was Roy Clark. I mean, because he played banjo.
Yeah,
my dad played
red,
everything.
White, and blue, fucking.
That red, white, and blue banjo.
Gibson, yeah. No,
And the guitar.
Yeah, the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, what was that? They played Martins or something like that.
I don't remember.
I got
if it
to
was
play
Martin.
one of those down in Nashville.
Right.
What's that big guitar store down there? Gruen Guitars or something like that.
Gruen.
So there's a room when you walk into the store. There's a room off the left-hand side where all the high-end stuff is, and we just walked in there. We were playing in Nashville. We just walked in there, and one of his guitars, the red, white, and blue American Flag acoustic, sitting right there on the stand,
man.
$10,000.
Right.
And I was like, can anybody play this? The guy goes, yeah, go ahead. So I picked it up, started
What?
playing it. Yeah, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
You got a picture of that? I
do
would
not.
have.
And it was awesome.
Holy shit.
Dude, it was yeah. I mean,
What
it
was it though?
There's a lot of mojo in that thing.
Exactly.
That was back in the field of great A's. I don't know. I don't remember. A lot of that.
You've slept and had several head injuries since then.
Yeah.
We'll call it that.
We'll go with that.
That's usually my answer. So anyway, getting back to your roadie here. The name of your band is
Deaf Cats.
Deaf Cats. And when are you guys playing next?
Oh, I think we're gonna have a birthday party show down at Brew House sometime in July. We don't know about playing live. We just really have fun.
Well, you can't play dead.
I'd love to play the no, this is definitely a 7-string. It's a 7-string.
Right.
Industrial, but it's just fun. I don't know. I mean, as long as lyrics are lighthearted, I suppose. I mean, for metaphors for evil and all the things you hate, to keep it lighthearted at the same time. I don't know. You write lyrics. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You name people in rock really who you hate. You just sing about them. Kind of. Right?
But do you really hate them, or is it just because you don't know them?
Still tripping on the,
Right.
on the. Never mind.
Tripping on the what? Tripping on the what?
What was that song?
Oh, yeah.
Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson come around, we'll kick your ass.
So how many people will write a song?
That's good stuff, huh? Yeah, you like that?
Out there, anger, or,
Yep.
writing it down instead of expressing it to someone, and then you go out and you act it out healthily with your friends, and the anger, whether it's anger, whether it's any emotion.
Well, I'll give you a top artist who's been doing that forever. Taylor Swift. Every one of her boyfriends, every one of her ex-boyfriends, she wrote about. Think about it. She sang about it. Taylor. Tay-Tay.
Literally a billionaire.
And she's way more than that. I got more stories because I worked one of her shows at Enterprise. I'm sorry, at the stadium. Oh my God, 98 trailers we had to load in. 98 trailers.
Say what you want, but if someone's going to bring $150 million of stuff to throw a neat party, maybe want to go. I mean,
Right.
that's
Oh, no,
probably
no,
just
no.
to be totally honest with you.
Nobody-
What do you
no,
think of the person
you
who's bringing,
cannot-
like $150 million worth of party fund. Do you want to go?
Oh, well, I mean, you cannot hate her. You could talk bad about her, but you cannot hate her because guess what? She's a kid, got thrown into this business, and she's been going headstrong ever since. And I have a personal friend of mine who has booked her 2 birthday parties.
And now
$25 grand to walk in
She won the Super
and
Bowl.
sing 1 or 2 songs. That's it.
believe it.
Birthday party. Walk in, Taylor Swift to walk in and sing a song. For the birthday, a 14-year-old girl's birthday party. But I don't know anybody who doesn't like her. It's kind of like saying it's kind of like saying you don't like the Carpenters. Who doesn't like the Carpenters? Everybody. Nobody wants to admit it, but
I was
think
thinking
about
of that on the way here. That's weird.
what?
About who likes the Carpenters and who doesn't.
I love the Carpenters. They're amazing. They were amazing.
No, the Carpenters.
Do you know who the Carpenters are?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
See that she was a drummer?
I know.
She's a very accomplished drummer.
Yes, Karen. Yes.
We're on the way up
They
to
both
it.
were. They both were. Her and her brother both.
And I was
were.
thinking,
When all my friends were
freaking
playing
death metal
Nintendo, I was
blasted
listening to
some
Mom's
real
collection
I
of
can hear
45s
this
listen to the
and
Carpenters.
piano.
Mom and
this
Dad's
guitar-
collection of albums. I didn't.
I mean, but that was when music was played right there. There was no backtracks. There was no bullshit.
It was all done live.
It was all done live. I mean, the Wrecking Crew was there, but not so much as everybody thinks. I mean, some of these original, like the Carpenters, they played every one of the notes of their songs. I mean, they're amazing. I mean, there's a lot of bands, underrated bands out there that didn't get the credit that they
oh
should.
my God, can
Still,
she sing?
still to this day.
Carpenters are underrated.
Karen Carpenter.
Yes,
What
Karen
her
was
name?
like, yeah, she was amazing. She was awesome. I mean, I was talking about the Wrecking Crew wasn't in every band. They weren't on every album. But I mean, the Carpenters, they played every note. They did everything. I mean, they were so. I mean,
They played drums.
Oh yeah, they both
guitar,
did. They both were very.
sang lead.
Yes,
piano.
yes, they're
My,
amazing.
Or
my
no,
sixth
he was
grade
on piano.
my sixth grade music teacher was like the biggest Carpenters fan, so she would bring these records in all the time, and that's pretty much what we based our music class off of was the Carpenters records. So.
I had a really cool. I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. No, maybe it was 5th grade. Music teacher, and we learned. I'll never forget. And why is it when you're a kid you can remember song lyrics till you die, but I can't remember what I have for breakfast? I mean, we learned a cover of the Rolling Stone. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show was fucking amazing. Yes, it was. And she had us all singing in sections. It was like, what? And half of it we didn't even know what we were singing about until I got older. I was like, I can't believe they let us sing that song when we were
It's
kids.
interesting when you finally start realizing what songs are about. You're like, oh, really?
Elton John, Crocodile Rock, we learned that one. There was just so many songs, but they were so fun.
So you were doing the Jack Black thing before it became a movie?
Yes, and I do not remember the music teacher's name, but she was amazing. She was like, oh yeah, but she had everybody sing, and she
Jacqueline
knew,
Black.
She was one of these teachers. If you even didn't sing well, she would put you on the part of the song that it didn't matter. In other words, she knew your strengths and
You
weaknesses
were doing the
as
gang
far as.
vocals.
Yeah, it was great.
So,
I mean, she was awesome.
I always think about, like, you always ask, like, what are your musical influences? And it's like, okay, you always end up thinking about what were you listening to when you started trying to play music. But you got back behind the scenes influences also.
Right.
Just the shit that was fed to you your whole life growing up before you started playing.
And who was it?
Disney movie songs.
Well, you know what? They played a lot of parts. It's kind of like saying you don't know who Guitar Hero is, and there's a lot of people that do.
How about Henry Mancini?
Yes, Pink Panther.
You know what I'm talking about?
Very, yes. He also.
Where's the bass player? Right there.
Yes. He
Get
also
yourself.
did the theme song for one of.
Tuba player.
Yeah.
Murderface.
Well, you know what the interesting I think I find out later in life was about Carol Kay.
Yes.
And Carol Kay did all the bass tracks for all these bands back then.
Yes.
You didn't know
Yeah,
she's
right.
like in a dress, you know what I mean? Like
Right,
all prim and
Jonathan.
proper, just rocking out, doing whatever for whatever record.
When you talked about Glenn Campbell, he used to do that shit too.
I know.
Yes, he was one of the
Session
original
musician.
Rocky,
Yeah.
and then he ended up because he just
But Carol
branched
Kay,
out on
you
his
just-
own.
You don't.
Yes.
You're not picturing this grandma.
I know,
that's
she was
just-
awesome.
That's
I-
just ripping, dude.
Yeah.
And she's so chill.
Yeah, I saw a
It was
documentary
like,
on her. It was wild.
yeah, he asked me to do this, so I just did it. And yada yada. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
you
she's
are the
awesome.
bomb. Yeah, she was great.
At NAMM.
Yeah,
she was,
yeah.
in
I gotta
she was
get
at
home now.
NAMM with Victor
I know,
Root
she's like,
and
okay.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
It was
Brian
awesome,
Wilson.
dude.
It was Brian Wilson
awesome.
telling her, yeah, we like your riff. Go ahead and create something.
was it? It was
And
Carol
she's just
Kay.
like, and she just does her thing. And I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was Carol Kay, Victor Woot, and somebody else, and they were just picking up basses and just jamming at NAMM, just having fun. I'm like, man. And she's like, it looks like your grandma up there, man. It's crazy.
Doesn't matter. Not all grandmas look the same.
Well, she's got that, I don't see her picking up a bass kind of grandma.
What do you think? She's gonna bring you cookies?
Yeah.
She's playing the bass, damn it!
Like
she doesn't
Grandma
have
Bear.
time to make you make cookies.
Grandma Bear, I want
Maybe
McDonald's.
she'll play an upright.
I got
drum
McDonald's
bass.
in the kitchen. Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't love an upright? Oh man, yes. Can you play an upright? You like playing an upright or not?
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, but they got
if
a
I wanted to,
sound.
If I wanted to spend all that time, yes, I guess I
You
can.
play some bluegrass. Get upright. I'll play some bluegrass with you.
Not his thing.
Rockabilly,
there's some
some
bass
rockabilly.
Rockabilly, yeah. That's still not your thing, is
My
it?
cousin did that for a while. He's really got really good at it, but I don't know. I just
Banjo.
never really got
Not
into
your
that. I like
thing.
my 4-string electric, and that's it.
But what do you think about Jocko and Wooten?
Insane.
Yes.
Never gonna be that good.
No. Well, it's not so much. It's not so much being good. It's that they were so unique and their
But
style.
their technical,
and
their technical abilities.
I
is
mean,
far
but
beyond
God, that slap bass.
normal.
Oh my
Well,
God.
he's got this double tap thing he does with his thumb.
He
so
does.
I can do the regular slap thing. This guy is slapping both directions and at 100 miles an hour and
But
playing two basses at one time like this. I mean, the mind.
Well,
that guy.
when I
video.
when I learned to play bass, I was I had a very good teacher, and this guy is insane when he comes to playing. But it was like the 5 thing: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you do 5? Not just 4, but you want to do 5.
Well, here's the deal. It's kind of like anything. Like when you're practicing guitar, you can practice songs. You can do this. But some of it's like push-ups and sit-ups. It's like this mind-numbing exercise that I'm going to do.
Drills, yeah.
It makes me want to punch a wall, but it gives you that
Right.
exercise you need so
Right.
that you can just rip through anything else you're doing.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
There's definitely several years of my teenage life which was just spent drilling myself.
And it's right, and you can do it. And people, I'm like,
Sitting in my
you
bedroom
just
by
gotta,
myself
you gotta learn
playing
how to
guitar.
like put on. You got to put on your show and just
Discipline yourself. But it's
You know?
something. It drove you crazy, but at the same time, that's all you wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's you didn't care about anything else was going on, grandma's cookies or whatever. But I mean, you want to just keep playing because you love to play.
Yeah.
The things I would try to play that would frustrate me because I couldn't play them
Correct.
would drive me to keep doing it.
Correct.
It'd be maddening. I think it was almost probably unhealthy. Like, you gotta do it. I gotta.
But then you realize you got to get to the point where when you're playing a cover song, now we need more originals to make them covers. But
I'm
other
working
than
on
that,
it.
other than that, when you play a cover, it's like you can still put your spin on it. if you got the basics of it to the point
If
where
you're
you're
an
like,
original
I
band.
got
Coming
this.
from the original band perspective, yes, I
Yes.
agree. But if you're a cover band, you better just do it like the CD.
Yeah, but not everybody's a tribute band. So you can always be a cover band and still put your spin on it and still do it. Because sometimes I've heard cover songs where they speed it up or they slow it down or they add something else or whatever. And
My
sometimes you
favorite
just
is
have to
when
make
they
it your own.
Cross genres with it.
Right.
Yes.
That's my
Right.
favorite.
Yes.
That's one thing we've been trying to pick one, and you know, I think we had some pretty cool ideas, and then he's bringing up this point. But yeah, if we could take something from this end of the spectrum and bring it over to Chillacamino, that would be amazing.
You can do that.
We all can do it.
Yes.
It's not just me anymore. These guys are just as talented and driven. So
Look at you.
Come on, grown
I'm
ups.
so proud of you, Blackie. Yes.
That's something real cool that's going to happen. You spoke earlier about music-minded people and things like that. Like, we all get together and jam for a day and usually end up turning on a new one. It takes some tightening up still, but like, we mesh.
Do you guys have songs of your own?
We have a few welcome.
yeah, they all right.
Yeah, well, they're all bringing things to the table.
Oh,
working
We
good.
on
haven't
them.
got to the table yet.
I'm not personally much of a lyricist.
He brought a little
Well,
bit.
that's okay, but you
Started
could
with him.
still throw in your 2 cents
brought
when they
one.
say, "Oh,
I got
no
a couple.
way,
I got a
let's add
couple
this."
lines in the waiting. I'm ready to bring in. I got a
Yes.
couple ones that have been
This
working.
is so freaking fucking new. You know what I mean?
So.
We're actually going to play a song tonight that Clay brought in. I brought the music in and we worked it out and I threw the lyrics on it and rearranged a couple things. But
You did the same thing with mine.
Yeah.
The idea, I brought an idea, and he was like, I already know the lyrics.
Yeah.
Runs over, he grabs his stuff, he's like, pulls the lyrics out and just throws them over the top and it works. I'm like, well, shit, it's done.
Yeah,
how
like,
about-
you know?
all right, and then, okay, and then do this. No, stop. And, you know what I mean? Like,
He's like, wait a
bam.
second. I gotta
At
hold
the
on.
end
Pull
of
some
the
lyrics out
day,
from 3 months
that
prior.
day,
Like, here it goes.
couple hours is like, okay. Of course, me, I'm like, how'd that start?
I was
The next time we get together, you know?
Right.
I was pretty fortunate in my career to spend a lot of time with a couple of major label producers and watched how they work and I watched the things they paid attention to and things that they didn't like, you know. And I try to bring that to when I get into the room with whoever's playing with me, these guys, whatever. I try to bring that knowledge and energy into it, and so yes, that can be kind of difficult at times, but it's because I'm coming from a place that from experience, and we're talking like Grammy-winning producers, you know.
Right.
I got to work with a couple of pretty big names, Rick Beato being one of them, produced one of the records that I did. Very well-respected guy in the industry, and I sat there and watched him. We were with him for 2 weeks down in Atlanta at Tree Sound Studio, and I watched everything that he did, and I watched the things that he didn't like, and I watched the things that he suggested, and I listened to the record afterwards, and I said, that's the kind of writer I want to be.
Right.
So
But so some of the stuff you've done, like you did the cool video with our girlfriend, Boomstick, which was amazing. Who produced that? Who did that?
that was a guy named. Well, I'm sorry. The song itself was produced by Larry Gann, Awestruck Studios out in Kansas City.
Right.
Reggie, I cannot think of his last name, is the one who produced the video. He actually, believe it or not, that guy started out doing little alleyway videos for local rap artists, and within a year, he's got like 3 Emmys.
Oh
He's
yeah.
doing
I mean,
Bentley commercials for like $1 million. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it was great. It was totally. I didn't expect that from you as far as being a little bit more soft when it came to the music because of the song
Right.
and the girl and the whole story behind it, which was, very cool. I mean, totally, I would not say it's in your wheelhouse, but it is. But it was like not what I expected because listening to all the other Maximus songs, yeah, and everything else, it was like, yeah, it was so awesome. I mean, it was a breath of fresh air, and it's still cool. It's one of my favorite songs that he does. Boomstick, it's just something cool about it. It's just, you have that one song. It's like you never get tired of hearing it. He could play it 100
Over and
times,
over.
and I remember that and Enter Sandman. I know everybody hates Metallica, but I don't.
I actually just went and saw
Yeah,
the
that was one of the
Pantera
best
guys out
concerts I've
there.
seen in a
It's
long
amazing.
But I mean, no, Boomstick's up there, and he's like, oh,
Right,
I
like
gotta play
that.
that song. But he'll do it acoustic. It's amazing. So yeah, it's great. It was just one of those things. It's just like, wow.
I threw a song at these guys recently. We're actually going to play it tonight called Stone in the Wave. I've done it here on acoustic. And it's definitely a different direction than what the band's going for right now, or where the band is going, I should say. My philosophy is don't pigeonhole yourself. That's the quickest way to end your career. You get there and you're out because that's all you do. And people get tired of hearing that stuff. So if you look at some of the bands that have the best longevity in every genre, Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, Allman Brothers, Skinner, Boston, their music kind of goes in different directions. Journey, they're not pigeonholed in one sound. They'll try anything, and that's the kind of the direction or the energy that I want to bring to this. So, yeah, some of the stuff that we're doing right now that we're writing is a little bit on the harder side, edgier side, but Stone in the Wave is actually something that's more soundtrack radio friendly kind of thing, and I brought it to these guys to see what they could do with it, and I'm pretty happy with where it's going. So,
but you know, you talk about that. It's like, you know, I know what kind of music he's gonna play. It's like he's gonna do a new song. It's gonna be badass. All of a sudden, he breaks out in freaking Britney Spears. I was like, holy shit! Only Blackie Stars can get away with playing Britney Spears.
That started out as a joke.
I know you told me that, but I remember you saying, "Oh my God, listen to that! I'm going to do Britney Spears." I said, "No, you're not," and he doesn't. "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." I was like, "Oh my God!"
It started out as a joke, and when we went on tour, it was we started doing these morning shows. Like we were in Rochester, New York, and Detroit, and it's funny because the word had gotten out about that song, and these guys, these hosts in these morning shows, are like, "You got to play the Britney Spears song."
I know.
So why not? Why not?
Of all the covers, you know,
Right.
nobody was hearing it with Britney Spears. I mean, he makes Britney sound better than Britney. So yeah,
This
it's
was a band
awesome.
that played the song, but we had a female vocalist. So
Oh, do we should totally listen? I'm gonna bring that to this band. I got to do it. We got to do that song. I love it.
Yes, you have to. If not, he'll do it acoustic. Yeah. Maybe. You guys want to play some more? Let's hear this music you're talking about.
I might need to hit the facilities before we.
Well, it's right there.
Down the
Okay.
street, around the corner.
Down on the corner.
And ask for a guy named Chuck.
He's got rough hands, but
Yeah, it's okay. You gotta see a man about a horse or a
Yeah,
dog.
once you
He's
get
got
there.
both.
Oh, my
Episode
God.
149,
Hey, hey.
Chillacamino in the house. So I got a couple of announcements. I have to give props to Mr. VBT Towns, Vance Towns from his band Bad Tattoo. They do a show on Thursday nights with what? What's he doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Todd Kohler's KGF Rocks, and he always mentions us. Talking about Vance Towns. Do you guys know? You know Vance?
Yes.
Yes. So we got to give him a shout out. Yes. And of course, my girl Judy. Shout out Judy. 23 years of that bar, still being in business, and she's still, you know, the hottest jam in town. So they're freaking amazing. And of course, Tom Turbox and No Doubt Turbox Revolution. They do original music every day. So, have you been to Tom Turbox's show yet?
Well, I was on the Viper a couple times.
Yeah.
But I have not been to anything recently.
Yes, you have to go see him. So he's awesome. I got to give him a shout out. Other than that, we'll play some more music, and you guys take a quick break and get reorganized and all that good stuff. I don't know who we're going to listen to. We listened to a couple from Mr. Malone who are opening for Zebra March 30th at the Factory. It's going to be a badass show. How about a little... Who do you want to hear? How about Never Say Goodbye by Mr. Richie Callison? I love that guy. Yes.
I'm gonna step off and have a smoke before we
We'll do that.
Rest of those guys just went to it. Like,
What now?
She said, I don't think I can take anymore. Oh, but I don't hear another knock on my door. Been there once before. You know. When the sun is sinking low in the summer sky, I can't help but wonder if you're dead or alive. I'm the man who wanders for. You know. Never say goodbye. I can tell a lie. I don't wanna see you cry. Since forever, you have been a part of my life. Never say goodbye. I can tell a lie. I don't just comes over me until I rise above. Never say goodbye. I can tell a lie. I don't wanna see you cry. Seems forever there. You have been a part of my life. Never say goodbye. I can tell a lie. I don't wanna see you die. Like your father before you. You've given it all with your life.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do.
Episode 149, Chillacamino, playing their new music. Oh wait, let me see who's been. Oh, let's see what his fans say. Any of the stuff available for download to play. Oh, so you know, Vance does his show on Thursday nights for KGF Rocks. Is any of this music out here that he can
I don't know if
download?
he recorded yet. We're getting ready. That's what we're talking about. We're getting ready to go back in the studio.
Okay.
Or going into the studio, I should say.
All right, great, awesome. Steve Schindler, he's freaking amazing. He's just Jocko.
That American honey is bad.
All right, you ready? Wait, what happened?
No.
All I heard.
Stepping on stuff.
All I heard was, you know, strings playing. I was like, what?
Stuff.
Hit it, man.
Ready?
Are you tuned to E for that one?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Still on the way, yeah.
Sing loud, Blackie.
No.
Ready?
Never coming back.
song.
I do know that song. You didn't bring the guitar.
I did.
I brought an acoustic.
You didn't bring the guitar that has your your
Mom's
image
stuff?
on it.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yes.
This is the
It's
like the
very
new
cool.
Firebird there.
I see that. Very cool.
This used to be the Walter White, but I decided to change it up. Yeah. So you want to hear this? So we got another song that actually Clay brought in.
Yes. We want to hear what Clay brought in.
Well, he brought the one that we played before the break.
Right.
Yes.
Oh.
He brought more than one.
Oh, you brought the bass line on this one, didn't you?
He brought more
I
than
brought
one.
this one, and you just threw them lyrics over it, and it worked.
Right.
Well, there you go.
I can't keep up.
That's good. That's good.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
It's called Unalive.
What's it called?
Unalive.
Unalive.
Shut up!
What?
You gotta say, it's a shut up song. You have to say it really
Shut up,
serious.
son.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Set on fire. Yeah, it's all good, man.
That was 16.
So that's the new one we're getting ready to go record.
Oh my God, doesn't you love it when a song comes together? That was amazing, guys. That was awesome. Look at Mr. Guitar Player over there. Oh, I just did a little. I just did a little.
He kills it, man. I'm telling you, he's badass.
That's great.
So tell you, when he sent me Clay's information, Clay sent me this video of him doing. What was that from? The Ralph Macchio movie Crossroads. What was the name of that song?
Well,
The Steve Vai thing that you did.
Eugene's Trick Bag.
That's it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So he did sing note for note from Crossroads.
I can't do that right now.
Well, why not?
Because I haven't played it in 10 years.
I bet you could.
If I sat down and had an hour or so to remember the parts.
I bet you could.
I bet if Ralph Macchio come here, you would.
That's right. He'd be all like,
Ralph Macchio didn't play.
I know.
it didn't matter. You know what? It was all about the
God
movie.
damn it. Nobody can be funny nowadays.
It would be.
So that's what I was like. I saw that video. I was like, dude, I gotta get that guy in the band.
Right. Yeah. No, he's good, and he's very happy when he plays.
He is very happy. He's a very happy guy.
Yes, he's a happy guy. He's a happy boy. All right, what's the next one?
So we got a couple more songs that we're working on. They're about 95%. We talked about bringing them out tonight. I think we're gonna hold off just because.
You're not there.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some things that need to be worked out in them still.
So you're gonna
Does it
do.
go this way or does it go this way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So we brought the acoustics. Clay and I are gonna bust some stuff out on acoustic.
Okay.
When we play a song, we'll come back and get all set up for that real quick.
All right. Sounds good.
Real quick break, yay.
Another quick break.
Another quick break.
Okay, we'll do that.
Break me off a piece of that.
We're gonna do. So Thursday we did a roast at the Sheldon for Mr. John Hewlett from KC95. Yes. Did you guys even see that? It was freaking amazing. So Pat and Danny Liston came out and did a song, of course. My longtime friends. Oh my God, they're so fun. They are a blast. I mean, I've known them forever. If you ever sit down and listen to them, they're like you could.
Oh, yeah.
They're almost like twins. They're amazing.
Amazing.
Oh
It's
my
not the word.
goodness. So I gotta play.
Pat and Dawn are friends of, we're
Yeah.
mutual. And
Yeah, they're
blah,
sweet.
Blah, blah,
Yeah.
anyway. And known them for a long time.
I got-
And absolutely wonderful people.
Yes, gotta do some Blue Mist because you can never go wrong with that song. I never get tired of this song either. It's
Any
amazing.
of them. Old St. Lou.
We're gonna do Blue Mist. I do like Old St. Louis, but I love this one. I mean, this is like nobody could touch this song.
Standing on a bus line, waiting for the number 39 to take me home for the last time. Hoping for the morning rain to fall upon my face, so that it would erase the teardrops in my eyes. 'Cause there's a blueness in the air, there's a feeling in my heart that I can't share. There's a teardrop running down my cheek, and I can't even speak when I think of you. We were brought together because of stormy weather. 'Cause when the weather got better and the sun came, you were gone. Now you couldn't help but make it because you tried to fake it. But let a stranger come and take it all away. I can live without you, though I'll often think about you and wonder what happened had you tried. And you can live without me, I know this to be true. So I'm giving this song to you to hurt your pride. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause there's a blueness in local DJ. Yeah, this is a jumping little record I want my jockey to play. Roll over Beethoven, I gotta hear it again today. You know my temperature rising, the jukebox blowing a fuse. My heart beating rhythm and my soul keep a singing the blues. I roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. I got the rockin' pneumonia, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I caught the rolling arthritis sitting down at a rhythm review. I roll over Beethoven, they're rockin' in 2 by 2. Well, if you feel it and like it, go get your lover, then reel and rock it. Roll it over, then move on up. Just a try for further, then reel and rock with one another. Roll over Beethoven, dig these rhythm and blues. Step on my blue suede shoe. Hey, diddle diddle, I'ma play my fiddle. Ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. You know she wiggle like a glowworm, dance like a spinning top. She got a crazy partner, you ought to see him reel and rock. Long as she got a dime, the music won't never stop. I roll over Beethoven, 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 dig to the rhythm and blues.
We had to end it with a little Chuck.
Man, I like
Just two simple songs. No ding-a-ling, but I like these 2 songs better.
Okay.
So we're doing acoustic stuff with. Yes, what are you gonna do?
So Clay mentioned earlier that Poison was one of his biggest influences, and I love Poison. I actually absolutely love them.
Hey, they put on like one of the best live shows.
They really
When
do,
they headline,
man.
they're incredible.
There was a concert called
Right.
Rockstock I saw. It was LA Guns, Great White, Rat, and then Poison was the headliner, and it was awesome.
But you know what? I also saw them open for Def Leppard a few years ago.
Oh.
And Def Leppard, I'm not gonna say Def Leppard wasn't fucking tight, but like just the vibe at the Poison show.
party,
It's like
it's
a
a
party.
party.
It's just a big party.
and-
Those guys have always been known for that, though.
And
The
Def Leppard
best-
just sounded like their CDs.
yes.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
that's kinda
The
boring
best
every
stage
time.
hands.
That's
The
pretty
most
good.
fun I've ever had working a show with those guys. I got lots of pictures when I was working with them. They were a blast.
Poison?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yes, they're so much fun, but yeah.
This is,
Anyway, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do. This is one of the songs that has absolutely been one of my favorites ever since I was a teenager.
You too.
And it's everybody loves it. I bust this out everywhere I go, and the whole place just goes nuts. So y'all figure it out.
Okay, we're gonna know this one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only
Okay,
just begun, right? By the
do it.
numbers?
Exactly. Right.
We both lie silent and still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, I feel miles apart inside. Oh, something I said or something I did, if my words not come out right. Oh, I try not to hurt you, though I try. I guess that's why they say every rose has its soul. Just like every night has its own.
I don't have
Just
a
like
writer.
every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its own. Yeah, it does. I listen to a favorite song and play it on the radio. And I hear the DJ say of a game of musical man. Years ago, but I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? I know you'd be here right now if I could have let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its song. Every rose has its thorn. No, it's been a while now. I can still feel so much pain. Like another coast and the blue hills. Oh, song, I saw her name. No cursive love at night if I know what to say. Instead of making love, we both made it several weeks, and now I hear you found somebody new, and then I never meant that much to you. To you that says me up inside and see you. That's me like a knife, like it's me. Rose that is so. It's just like every night has its own. It's just like every cowboy sings the same sad song. Every rose has its own.
Yeah, good one. And the girl on the lighter is. She was on lighter. She was on lighter.
That's Melissa. our
Yes,
lighter.
of course. Melissa on lighter. She had it going on.
Yeah.
Plus, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it, but that's okay.
Dude, flick it harder.
You're the live studio audience. You hear all the claps?
Yes, they're all out there.
Oh, yeah,
They're all
watch it.
silent ones. They're all silent ones. We do boomstick now. You gotta do a boomstick. Come on, you know I have to hear
Man,
it.
it's been a while.
You could. Oh, really? It's been a while.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah. Oh.
Sears 10.
Or the rain.
Yes, he's got this.
Do the rain.
All right, hold on. Let me do that one real quick. I gotta remember that one. Hold on. I gotta remember that. I tell you, it's been a while since I played it. All right. So I was in a band, Isaac James, the drummer from Stone Sour, Joel Ekman was our drummer. And
I love this
we
fucking
recorded,
song.
we did a couple of records. The second one that we did, we had gotten done, we were in the studio for several days. We wrapped up about 10 songs, and the producer was actually rolling up cables. So I'm sitting down, and he had a breedlove hanging on the wall, and I picked it up and started goofing around with it and playing these chords of the song I had just written. And Larry comes back in, Larry Gann from Awestruck Studios in Kansas City. He comes back into the room and he goes, "Dude, what is that?" So it's a song called "The Rain." He goes, "You got to get back in this. I got to hook this back up, get back in the booth right now. That's got to go on the record." It actually turned out really well. It ended up being one of our singles. It made it on a bunch of radio stations, about 60, 63 stations, I think. Yeah, and it became one of our more popular songs. So every time I go anywhere, especially up in Iowa where the band was really popular, you got to play that song or get the hell out. So,
And I don't mean to like jump in here, man, but the reason behind Isaac James. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, cool. So Joel had a son named Isaac James Ekman when he was in Stone Sour. Isaac was 10 years old. He had a brain tumor.
Oh.
And he ended up passing away about 10 years old. That's what caused Joel to leave Stone Sour. So
Oh my goodness,
we
life
had
is
first
hard. Holy
we first
cow.
called the band Download. The original name of the band was called Download. We played a couple of bars here and there. It was all right. Things didn't really take off right away, but it was like this weird energy. Like we decided let's name this as a tribute to his son. And the minute we did that, all of a sudden, all the doors kicked open for us. It was the weirdest
Well,
thing.
you know, it was totally. That's freaking. How long did Isaac James last?
We were together for about 13 years, 12, 13 years. Just, our guitar player passed away. We
Sad, man.
we tried replacing
Oh my God.
we tried replacing Gil with a couple of great guys. Mike Ruby and Rich Cantrell came in, replaced John and Gil, but the chemistry just wasn't there for writing. The performance was great. Those guys killed it on stage, we tried to write some songs, and it just didn't gain the same traction. So we decided to call it. So off of our record, Shut Up and Listen, I wrote the song called The Rain, and it goes something like this. It's in A minor, by the way, if you want to throw anything out.
You want to noodle it up?
So
Yeah, you can
actually,
do it.
then Isaac James lasted 23 years. No. If he was 10.
Yeah, well, 2006.
You said 13 years, so that'd be 23 years. Isaac James was around.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it like that, that's amazing. You know, you kept his memory going, and he lasted 23, not 10.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks to you two.
Yes.
Forever.
It's
That's
forever.
awesome. That is.
Whatever you do is online, kids. Don't take off
That's
your clothes.
right. That's right.
Don't start it OnlyFans.
Don't overthink it.
Empty house. Thought I saw you walk by, open doorway. Losing my mind, silent room. Must be moving longer. Here comes the rain, come and wash me away. The other night, I sat straight up in bed. I heard the door. I must be dreaming again. Cold sweat. This ain't no way to be living. No bill winds. Oh, I feel the rain coming. Hey, hey, yeah. And I know when you look before, everything changed. You walk through the door, and I know. Changes, can't be what you need. Wash away the pain I made. Should've never let you in. I'm a fool thinking I won't get heartbroken again. Through the drops of the sound, and I can still hear your voice. Nothing I can take away all of this noise. I don't know where you look before. Everything changed. You walked out the door, and I know the way you look at me. Everything changed, and be what you need. And I know the way you look before. Everything changes when you walk through the door, and I know the way you look at me. Everything changes, can't be what you need. And I know when you're looking for, everything changes. Be what you need. Come and wash me away. 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 Oh, here comes the rain.
Yes. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Boomstick or Brittany? Boomstick or Brittany? I'll give you one of the two.
I told you.
Boomstick or
You did a
Brittany?
Great job, man.
Yes, amazing. Yes, look at this guy over here taking a nap,
go.
phoning it in. He's all
There we
good.
go.
I know.
Let's do Brittany real quick.
Wakes up every now and then.
Yeah, one or the other. Pick one.
He tricked me into learning this.
It's a cool.
You wanted it.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it.
He didn't trick
The first
nobody.
time I meet him, the first
Yes.
time
He
we
was
see
all
each
happy.
other face to face, we're jamming on a kid
Yeah.
sticks. He's like, hey, do me a favor and play these chords.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And next thing I know, here comes
Right.
Brittany. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but it's a great song. So one of my favorite cover bands, Toxic Johnny. They play Death by Rock and Roll, and Dave, who's a great front man, he's like, it's a chick song, and they heard.
What's the gal's name that sings for that band? The one that you're talking about?
She played Cindy Lou Who on yeah, she
Damn,
played Cindy.
Soul
Yeah,
Train.
she played Cindy Lou
Right.
Who on the
Got a
yes.
little dark.
Yes, that was her. She's amazing. The Pretty Reckless.
Yes.
Yes.
Reckless.
Anyway,
Taylor
so
Momsen.
Oh my God, I was like, oh. The first time I heard that song, I said, "That's my fucking song. I want that song played at my funeral." I mean, it was like it's a killer song. Anyway, Dave, who's got that great range, I heard him play it. I said, "Oh my God, I didn't think he played this song." He's like, "Oh." I said, "Dave, every time I see him, I'm like, you've got to play the song." So they do. It's a killer song. So Brittany, when he played, nobody could pull it off like Blackie because.
I didn't even know I was pulling it off.
So it's the same kind of thing, you know. You put your spin on it, it's amazing. So you got one song left, Brittany or Boomstick. You gonna do Brittany? You gonna do Brittany? Okay. Yeah. What? Uh oh, he's in trouble already. Ready?
I'm already in trouble now.
I'll write you a note.
I'm taking personal later.
Baby, I was not supposed to know something wasn't right here. Pretty baby, I shouldn't let you go. Now you're out of sight here. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. It's because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe, and now with you, I lose my mind, give me a sign, hit me baby one more time. Pretty baby, the reason I breathe is you. Girl, you got me blind, yeah. Baby, I'm nothing that I wanna do. It's not the way I play on there. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. It's because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe, and now with you, I lose my mind, give me a sign. Come on, babe, give me what you got. Go one more time around.
Nobody can do Brittany Mike Blackley. That's fucking amazing.
I love it.
That was great. That was great.
This guitar is not set up for lead, man. I gotta play it. It goes,
It's all good. Episode 149, Chillacamino in the house. So Thursday you're playing with Rudy.
Thursday, playing with Rudy at
Joe Mama's. And did
6:30.
you know back in the day that he used to go by the name Rudy Wonton?
Yep, I did know.
I had no idea, and I've been friends with him forever. And I was like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it showed up one of those old band pictures from back in the photos. Showed up. I was like, oh my god, Rudy Wonton. That was his name.
Yep.
But Saturday you're playing with Kaylin Pace.
Is she an artist?
At the Corner Cake.
An artist from Nashville, I'm told.
What time does that show start?
I want to say 7 probably.
7?
Yeah.
7-ish?
7-ish, 8-ish, somewhere around
Quarter cake. And when is Chillacamino going to go back out?
there. Our focus right now is to get a song recorded. We're gonna start working on that, and then we're gonna start booking some stuff.
Cool.
I want to come out swinging. I don't want to bring this out and sneak
We
into
gotta
the
bring
scene.
the thunder like.
Well, yeah. Have you talked to Eric about doing something together?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Because
Eric's actually
he's good about that.
Eric is actually, him and I have been working together on marketing and promoting this band and getting it onto national stage as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I just did that show with Andy from Sponge,
Right.
And he liked the stuff that I did.
What a cool guy.
He's very cool.
Eric
guy.
John Berry, we got to give him a shout out because he's been on the show a million times and he has all the good, resources, and he's a top-notch musician himself. I mean, he's very subdued, but
Do you have
I
the
mean,
video that you did with when you played with Andy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I did Simple Man with Andy, and it was pretty cool.
Oh,
It's
very
funny
good.
because when I broke in that really high long note, I saw Andy go, "What the hell?"
well, I have yet to meet Andy. I've talked to him on the phone a couple times.
Such a goofball.
Well, here's the thing. So Eric was in the studio. We called Andy, or Andy called in, and so all I heard was his voice. But yeah, he's super cool. Very cool. Yeah. So, but Eric's no slacker, but he's like, he's that silent genius. He's always like,
we were outside of the bar when they were on the break, and he was like, and he just like kept showing me song after song after song.
Oh, yeah,
after
yeah,
song
yeah.
after song. He was
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on, he's like, check this out.
Yeah.
He's into it.
He's so super cool, and his wife is the bomb dig because she puts up with a lot. Sometimes she gets very frustrated because he's all about the music and playing, and he's so
Been married
driven.
for 13 years.
Yeah.
And it's, she appreciates what I do, and she wants me to be happy, and she knows.
We'll give her a shout out.
My wife Jessica.
Jessica, my daughter's name is Jessica. Very nice. So
I want to give a shout out to my wife, music,
and your boys,
and my boys. Absolutely, Connor and Callum.
Oh my God, those kids are the bomb dig. I gotta give a shout out to Richard and Terry and Jill and Glenn and Slamma Jamma and Katie Bird. So yeah, anybody else? Oh, you got your girlfriend right there. Is that your girlfriend? Thank you very much, you guys. You guys are rock. So, episode 149, StL Roar, Louis Wood Productions, Chillacamino. Thank you so much, Lucky Starks.
As soon as we get this recorded, I'll send you the single.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I got people. Steve Schindler, William Gettner, he doesn't live in the state anymore, but yeah, he always signs that.
Awesome.
He's really
Thank you to all the listeners, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm watching the comments.
Angie Marie,
Everybody who listened in, thank you so much.
yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, we'll throw that there. And of course, VBT Towns, he's freaking awesome. Vance Towns, he played at Charlotte Saturday night with his band Bad Tattoo.
Nice.
So, very cool. If you don't know Vance Towns, he's been around for a minute.
Great
so,
band. I've seen him several times.
Yeah.
A great band.
Yeah, he's super cool. He's a great vocalist, and he's a really good front man. So.
Well, tell his ass to get out to one of my shows and come sing with me.
I know, BBT. Come on, what the hell?
He is not shy about letting people sit in.
Oh no, I know. That's what I told Richard. I said you should play with
You
Blackie.
just got to make sure you get in before you have too many cocktails.
No, it doesn't matter. You got to bring the cocktails. That's what it is.
right.
Bring the cocktails that get you in faster.
Hookers and blow will get you right to
When you're on the road, you're playing 5 days a week. It's different when it's like,
I know.
randomly I'm here.
Right.
Wait, that was too much whiskey.
Right, exactly. But if you got hookers and blow, you get to the front of the line, right?
it happens, man. It's, you drink a little much and you're like, shit, I gotta drive home tonight.
What? Yeah, I know. We got grown. This whole grown-up thing is so overrated.
I don't like it.
What the hell?
Adulting is rough.
It sucks.
I don't like it.
I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning for work.
I know. It
Guess
blows.
what I do? I make the donuts.
Do you? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
They
that.
ain't making fucking donuts. It's whiskey.
Adult.
He makes the
It
go nuts.
doesn't matter. He's making the
Go-
donut.
yeah,
He makes
yeah.
the go nuts.
It doesn't
When
matter.
you're done with what he makes,
He can make whatever he wants. It's his store. You can tell how he wants.
I'm just hanging
Life's
out.
good, people drink.
That's
Life's
right.
bad, people drink. People just drink.
I know.
So I'm always busy.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll always sell. It doesn't matter if it's COVID or if it's a depression. It always
I
sells.
don't actually make it. I put it in the bottle.
There is
Case closed.
No, there is a thing for that. Do I have?
Oh,
there it is.
right
There you
on.
go. There you go.
No,
There you go.
No.
Come on, do it right.
Look, a hockey puck.
There
All
you
right.
go. Yeah. All right, you guys, we gotta go.
All
right.
See ya.
Episode 149. We'll see you next time. Woo! Thank you, Toysy. Yeah. Salud! Woo! Yes, we're stopping. Oh, now you want to do it.
Makes me want to get.
Is this what I'm going to throw at him or
I
what?
think you had a good time.
Louis Wood.
Nasty girl. Yeah.
Fruity Loop Mafia.
Yeah. Swah. Yeah. Swah. That's the nasty girl call. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're a nasty girl. Wanna use my plastic girl. Just like I like it, girl. Gon' bring another girl. Yeah. Bring her. You know I'm a busted girl. Why fucking open girl? You know I'm lusting girl. I swap. Now give me that wop wop. Gon' let me top off. That vitamin D'll leave you lit up in your hot spot. Ass up, pussy out. Let's reroute. A little closer to my mouth. What's that be bout? Call me a magician. All shit she missing. All cause this licking. Topped off with this dickin'. Oh, she the type of girl to fuck you anywhere. Like right there, yeah. We play truth or dare. No fucks on who or where. Slide out them underwear. You love me, I don't care. You want it here, there. Two ladies in your hair. You a freak, you can't prepare. Twist up that wig, grab these nuts, and then took it there. She took it there. Yeah. Oh. Damn. I wasn't ready. Oh yeah, you're a nasty girl. Wanna use my plastic girl. Just like I like it, girl. Gon' bring another girl. Yeah. Bring her. You know I'm a busted girl. Why fucking open girl? You know I'm lusting girl. I swear. Oh yeah, you're a nasty girl. Wanna use my plastic girl. Just like I like it, girl. Gon' bring another girl. Yeah. Bring her. You know I'm a busted girl. Why fucking open girl? You know I'm lusting girl. I swear.
Nasty girl, little magic girl, little bend it over, blasted girl. Miss come here, let me feed you. You got that thirst and I got that juice. Let's play house, I be the mommy. Perfect like that Kawasaki. You ain't lying when you say you got me. I feel you strong when you push back.